see, it is extremely early. We're up this morning to do something that we've wanted to do for a very, very long time, but we've been deliberating over it as well, whether it's the right thing to do, and that's what we're going to cover in the video today. So we're in Oslob, and one of the main attractions here is to go swimming with the whale sharks. We've arrived, so we've just got to read through this board of what we obviously are allowed to do and obviously not allowed to do. It doesn't say that on there, but we're also not allowed to wear suntan lotion because that can affect the whale sharks. But obviously, most importantly, you're not allowed to touch them.
We've actually just left Oslob and we've took a bus down to our next stop, which is Molbo, which is which is right round the coast. It's about a 3-hour bus journey, pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but it's given us time to draw some conclusions and actually give some educated feelings and thoughts about whether you personally should do the whale sharks and just what we really feel about it.
Oh, bonjour.
Hello. No. Okay, so it's a new day now. It's the next day. We didn't want to
we wanted to think about it, didn't we? We wanted to sleep on it.
We didn't want to kind of give you any information at that time or how we felt because we were tired and we just didn't want it to come across as quite negative.
When we were planning to come to the Philippines, this is the one thing that we really wanted to do. So we wanted to go, make our own decision and have our own experience.
Yeah.
Plain and simply.
You think of the Philippines in terms of your travels and you see these white beaches and amazing, you know, picturesque sceneries. But you also think whale sharks, you know, it's on one of the banknotes for Christ's sake, you know, it's one of the iconic symbols of the Philippines, so we definitely wanted to do it. We felt the animals are not being kept, although they're fed, they're free to leave, so we just made a decision that we wanted to find out ourselves.
My argument was that you feed the birds in your garden and they're not kept, are they? So is that animal abuse? Is that cruel?
Yeah, so we kind of just said, right, look, we're open to the possibility that these things might be true, but we don't think they are, so let's find out for ourselves. So we did it, and
amazing.
It was
absolutely amazing.
Wow, well done.
Oh,
that sun.
It is hot today, by the way.
Let me put this into context. The whale shark is I believe, the largest non-mammal creature in the entire world. This thing is the size of a bus.
It's huge.
You don't get the real true scale of it by someone explaining it.
No.
You have to be in the water with it. So.
But yeah, it was an unreal experience, but what we wanted when we finished...
Sun.
What we wanted when we finished is we wanted to feel like excited. We wanted to come away and be like, oh my god, I can't wait to tell everyone about it. But we felt a little bit negative, and kind of felt that it maybe wasn't the right decision. What do you think?
Yeah, you expect to have this like feeling of jubilation and excitement, like Lou said, and I just felt a little bit. I think
uneasy.
Like, yeah, uneasy is the right word. I didn't feel quite comfortable with what just happened, and can't quite put my finger down on the reason why. I think it's
because they're not kept. They weren't kept. They were free to go and
come back. It's a multitude of factors for me. I think the primary thing, forgetting all the scientific stuff, just in terms of a plain personal experience for something that you've paid for, is it's kind of like going to a theme park, waiting for the best ride and being in the queue for 7 hours. It was just too crowded, there's too many people there, you're fighting over the smallest spaces, and like anywhere you always have them selfish people that are always trying to get to the front, get the best photos, and you're only in the water for a limited time, so...
Yeah, you only get 30 minutes in the water, so 10 people per boat, and there's 3 boats. So there's 30 people for one whale shark.
Have you ever seen those pictures of like the chicken farms where they're all kept in those tiny little cages and they're all fighting over the smallest bit of space?
It wasn't that bad, but yeah, you get an image of that. So for me it was just far too busy, and that was one of the main reasons that I just don't think I really enjoyed it. Would you do it again?
No, I wouldn't, and for me it's very easy to sit here and say that, because it's like a friend explaining to you that they've been to London and didn't enjoy it and not to go. If you've got that curiosity in yourself that you want to go and do that, you're always going to have it. So somebody telling you that it's bad is not going to make the slightest bit of difference. So it's easy for me to say it, but no, I wouldn't. I would
do it again under the circumstances that it's controlled, they don't let as many people in. That's just my own experience, that's my own opinion. Anyway.
It's too hot, we're literally sat here now in like 50-degree heat. We need to make another video today. We'll explain this in the next video, but...
We're going swimming with some more fishies today.
Yes. Anyway, let's go. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.